Good morning, children. Welcome back to English virtual class. Hope you all are fine and enjoying. Take out your English practice book. Today we will continue with the chapter lesson sentences. In the previous video, I explained you about the different types of sentences and we had done the worksheet 1 and 2 in that. Now we will do the worksheet 3, but before that let's revise the key points of the chapter different types of sentences. First is assertive sentence. It's a state, assert, or declare, or says something. Simple sentences. Priya is a student. She lives in a big city. This is a statement. So simple. It is the assertive sentence. Interrogative sentence. In this, we ask the question, and that example is what is your name? And we put the question mark. Exclamatory sentence is a sudden or strong feeling. What a shame. Sometimes we say beauty, wow, beautiful. And we use the sign of exclamation. Imperative sentence, it's a strong command, suggestion, or request or wish. Like we example is go to your room. Then negative sentence is something not true or something incorrect or to negate or to cancel. She is not playing. So these are the sentences, different types of sentences: assertive, interrogative, exclamatory, imperative and negative. Now we will start with the exercise worksheet 3. Visiting a factory. Look at the pictures given below and read the instructions that tell people something. Match the instructions with the pictures. Follow the example given below. See all the pictures, what they are saying. Let's see the instructions. We have to match them with the pictures. Only one is already given, that is 4. You see the fourth picture. This is showing stay back. It is clear. Now we will see do not touch the machinery. Please wear your safety belts. Do not enter this room. Please enter this way. In case of emergency, break the glass and press the red button. See the first picture. First picture, what is it is saying? Yes, do not enter this room. And second picture is saying, yes, please enter this way. And the third picture is showing, do not touch the machinery. And fourth is already given, stay back. And fifth is saying, in case of emergency, break the glass and press the red button. And one is left, that is sixth is, please wear your safety belts. So we have to follow the rules when we are going to the factory. We have to read all these signs. We should be able to read all these signs. Now come to worksheet 4. Notice that the instructions tell people to do, not to do a particular thing. These sentences are imperative sentences. Generally, in imperative sentences, the subject means you is understood, that is not explicitly mentioned. So, worksheet 4 is follow my directions. Study the map of Green Park Avenue given below. Imagine you live in the house marked H. See here marked H, it means you live here, this H. And your friend wants to come to your house after school. His school is marked S. See, his school is here, S, on the map. Give him instruction so that he can reach your house. So you have to tell him how he has to go to this way, where he has to turn. Like this, he will reach your home. So let's see first what you have to say. Here examples are given. Take the Maniksha road. This is the Maniksha road. Cross the roundabout and keep walking straight. This is the roundabout. Cross the roundabout and keep walking straight. On MG road. This is the MG road. At the next roundabout, do not go straight. You will not go straight from this. You will not go straight. You will turn right. Same is on the next page. Keep walking straight till you find a bridge. Cross the bridge. Then after crossing the bridge, keep walking straight till you see a temple. From the temple, turn left. And the third last house opposite the cinema hall is my house. Notice that imperative sentences have been used to give the directions. Now worksheet 5, do's and don'ts. Imagine you are the monitor of your class. There is a new student in your class. He does not know the rules of your school. Write down 7 things that he should do and 5 things that he is not allowed to do in the school. Do not repeat the advice you gave him. Let's see, do what you will tell your friend. Same way you have to write. Here I am helping you children, but at home you can think of some different sentences also. Like first is, do your homework regularly, cut your nails, maintain discipline. You tell your friends also, move in line, regularly you are doing this, come to school in proper uniform, cover your notebooks properly, respect your elders. These things you are helping your friend to do what he should do in the school. What he should not do, now we will write. First is, do not run in the corridor. Do not eat chewing gum in the school. Do not abuse. Do not fight with others. Do not shout in the class. So these are the rules your friend should follow. Now come to worksheet 6. In unit where there is a will of my English reader, you read about and wrote some proverbs. Let us look at them and some others again. Make hay while the sun shines. Cut your coat according to your clothes. Don't cross the bridge till you come to it. Children, remember, proverbs give us advice. Sentences that give us advice are usually imperative sentences. Here are a few more proverbs. Don't cry over spilt milk. Live and let live. Look before you leave. Now, work with your partner and write 5 more proverbs. Make sure that they are all imperative sentences. Let's start. Here I am helping you. You can find from the dictionary, from the internet, and then you can write the different one also. It's not necessary you will write the same which I am helping you. Think before you speak. Do good, have good. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Tit for tat. Health is always better than wealth. That's all for today. Children, you should complete your work neatly using the pencil. And your homework is complete, worksheet 1 to 6, and learn. Thank you and bye-bye.